Are you looking for the best DSLR and mirrorless cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best DSLR and mirrorless cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Canon EOS R6 Mark. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is a strong all-around performer and among the best full-frame models you can get for the price. Core to the experience is an autofocus system that outclasses what you get from similarly priced Sony and Nikon models. It supports 12 frames per second tracking with its mechanical shutter and a staggering 40 frames per second with its e-shutter. And for video, you get full-width 4K 60 recordings with 10-bit color. Otherwise, it has a weather-protected magnesium chassis and 5-axis sensor stabilization. The R6 Mark II is the best full-frame camera we've tested. Its autofocus and video specs outclass direct competitors, and we like the solid library of compatible RF lenses and accessories. Furthermore, the picture quality is strong in all kinds of light. Pros and enthusiasts alike should get good results from this one. However, there are alternatives. We like the Sony A7 IV nearly as much, for instance, and recommend it instead if you want a higher pixel count and broader access to third-party lenses. Number 2. Canon EOS R7. The Canon EOS R7 is nearly purpose-built for snapping images of subjects in motion. If you enjoy capturing animals in the wild, sports, or any other fast-moving subjects, the R7 can keep pace. It smartly identifies and tracks people, pets, wildlife, and race cars. The 32.5 MP sensor matches well with telephoto lenses and leaves you some room to crop. For video, the R7 supports 4K 60 and includes in-body stabilization for cinema and vlogs. Sturdy, weather-protected construction rounds out the feature set and makes the R7 a good choice for use outside of the studio. The R7 is ideal for both photo enthusiasts and pros, and an especially good fit for creators who photograph moving subjects. The camera focuses and fires at 15 frames per second with its motion-freezing mechanical shutter, while its raw images show plenty of detail and hold up well to edits. Family photogs may miss a built-in flash, however, which might lead you to mid-entry options like the EOS R10 or Fujifilm X-T32 instead. We also see the EOS R7 as a good backup camera for pros with an EOS R5 or R3, as well as SLR holdouts who want to upgrade from an EOS 7D or 90D series body. Number 3. Fujifilm GFX100S. There are plenty of APS-C and full-frame cameras on the market, but the Fujifilm GFX system offers something different, an oversized medium-format image sensor in a body that's not too large or expensive. The GFX100S offers 100 MP of resolution, boasts a stabilized sensor that enables sharper shots and a 400 MP multi-shot mode with a tripod, and even manages up to 10-bit 4K video. It's easily the most capable camera of its type, for a slight premium over the 50 MP GFX50S2, for $1,000. Creators who want to explore the world beyond full-frame should think about a medium-format system. It's a good fit for portraiture, landscapes, architecture, and other disciplines that don't require extreme telephoto lenses or blistering burst rates. The GFX100S isn't slow, though. Its focus is as good as high-resolution, full-frame competitors, and its picture quality is impeccable. Creators who like to take their time to create images, as well as enjoy big pixel counts, editing flexibility, and Fujifilm's superb color, should appreciate medium-format systems such as this. Number 4. Fujifilm X-S20. The Fujifilm X-S20 is a compelling camera for photo and video enthusiasts. Its stabilized 26 MP BSI CMOS sensor supports Fuji's X-Trans film simulations, along with 10-bit 4K. We like the straightforward approach to controls and modes that support both beginners and experts alike. We lament the lack of weather sealing, but the magnesium body, all-day battery, and strong lens selection are enough to make it our favorite APS-C mirrorless for creators and enthusiasts. There's enough camera here to please enthusiasts and influencers, especially those who demand top-flight performance for both stills and video. The autofocus is good enough for demanding subjects like wildlife and team sports, while image quality is right up there with the best in APS-C. For video, the f-Log2 profile and 10-bit format give editors room to tune color. Meanwhile, 5-axis IBIS keeps the frame steady. If you need dual card slots and weather protection, look to the Fuji X-T5 or Canon EOS R7 instead, but be aware that neither is as suitable for video. Number 5. Panasonic Lumix DC-G9. The Panasonic Lumix DC-G9 II is the best micro four thirds camera you can get today. Its tech specs are impressive, with best-in-class 25MP resolution in single-shot mode, a 100MP handheld multi-shot option, and ProRes encoding for video. A stabilized image sensor, weather protection, and comfortable ergonomics are advantages, too. And since a few manufacturers support the Micro Four Thirds system, you can mix and match lenses from Panasonic, OM System, and other third parties. The Micro Four Thirds system should appeal if you prefer smaller gear over the full-frame bokeh look. The G9 II is slightly larger than its nearest competitor, the OM System OM1 Mark II, but supports the same svelte lens system. Most importantly for hybrid creators, the camera is equally capable for pictures and video. Number 6. Sony ZV-E1. The ZV-E1 is the best swappable lens camera for video creators, vloggers, YouTubers, and the like. Sony tuned the controls for ease of use. You don't need to know what an f-stop is to get a blurred background look or even manually adjust the exposure to keep your face properly bright in mixed lighting. The stabilized full-frame sensor is a plus for handheld work, while AI-powered pan and zoom effects help one-person crews get more dynamic footage. Creators who live and die by YouTube views are the target audience for the ZV-E1. It offers 4K recording with crystal-clear audio pickup and even includes a product showcase focus mode that makes it easier for vloggers to show off something in their hands. Support for changeable lenses opens up creative possibilities that you can't manage with a smartphone or the pocket-friendly ZV-1M2. Number 7. Pentax K3 Mark III Monochrome. The Pentax K3 Mark III Monochrome isn't like the other cameras on this list. For one, it's an SLR and uses an optical pentaprism viewfinder, not an EVF. More significantly, the K3 Monochrome has an image sensor that sees the world in shades of gray, not color. The distinction is important because pictures from the K3 show more detail and richer tonality compared with black and white edits from color originals you get with other cameras. If you are scratching your head at the prospect of a monochrome camera, it's clear this one isn't for you. Look at the K3 Mark III or Nikon D780 if you're after a mainstream SLR. But if your eye tends toward light, shadow, and texture versus colorful landscapes, you should appreciate a camera that sees the world in the same way. It especially complements Pentax's DA and FA limited lens series, which includes characterful optics for fine art photography.